Hello, we are back with Exturna University after being delayed even more from what was supposed to be a weekly series. I'm here with.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm here with Zed
Hi.
and Sleepy.
It's not my fault, I swear.
One of the weeks was your fault because you were on a business trip.
Fuck, it was my fault.
So, anyway, adjusting my mic a little bit. When we hold on, there we go. So yeah, Exturna University.
Yay.
So
Yay.
when we had left off, you guys had just managed to get I say you guys, Zed's character,
Izumo. Hello.
along with Philip, had brought back the quark generator that you needed for the computer.
Yeah, I almost
who
died
the fuck is
doing
Philip?
that.
Who the fuck is Philip?
Well, Phil. Sorry, Phil.
Oh my god.
Oh, is he the mud man?
Yeah.
Oh my god, right, Puddle Boy. That's who he was.
This is our version of Flat Stanley.
What's the high school?
What?
What's the like Disney movie where there's superheroes in a high school and shit and it was floating?
Sky High?
Yeah.
Sky High.
Remember Puddle Boy? The sidekick?
But
That's all I'm thinking of.
Anyway, sorry, I tapped my keyboard because I was trying to think, and that's probably annoying for people.
Solid L.
So, he had gotten it back, and is near dead, as you can see. If I recall it correctly, the green damage was damage dealt to you from touching the device. And what caused the blue damage again? It wasn't getting shot. I think that was from injuring yourself.
Oh,
Did you,
yeah,
like,
because
fall or something?
Yeah, that's the non-lethal damage from when you injured yourself.
I hurt myself last session in the name of science.
Also, I love that all the bird pictures that we put for the session 1 are still there. Because any images that are relevant to the session that get posted, I'm just going to throw in the thing there, and they're going to stay there.
Perfect.
Funny.
So, yeah. He had come back along with Puddle Boy, and Puddle Boy just, like, was clearly, like, worse for wear from having carried the electrode in the quark generator in a puddle form. And, as you guys arrive back, oh, actually, by the way, I should quickly refill Izumo's actions, because technically he's on full actions again.
I'm like near dead. Funny.
You're not. Wait, near dead is. Oh fuck! You only have 2 hearts left.
Oops.
Yeah, what you
I'm
want?
gonna be for real with you. I thought that bright ass green meant he was alive.
No!
No, purple means no damage. They fill in as you take damage. That green is all damage from touching the quark generator.
This man's trying to get toasty.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I'm built like a rotisserie
you're
chicken.
about to taste like one here in 2 hearts.
But yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
So they had, like, the puddle had gone up, put the generator, like, has it slithered in, it dropped Izumo behind it, went up into the
Reduce
computer.
this man to an it.
What?
So we reduce this man to an it in like
Phil.
3 sentences.
You know,
Philip, Puddle Boy, it.
Phil came in as a puddle, dropped Izumo behind him, because he, like, recomposed Izumo. Then he moved up into the computer and slithered down, and the generator was there, and he slithered out. recompose himself. We're just like, I'm gonna rest a little. Clearly worse for wear from having carried
That's
that
kind of
thing.
hot. Where she would slither up into my generator.
Oh.
No.
Now I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the stuff you see on the weird part of the internet. You know, the kind that really likes.
No.
What is
I
that?
don't know.
What's that one isekai you really like, Sleepy? The slime one.
Oh
Thinking of
no!
shit from like that.
The hentai side.
I'm sorry, what?
Let's just move on.
Yeah, Ollie, where you been? Where you been on the internet, huh? You said the weird side. You went right for it.
I've been on the internet long enough to have seen things I don't want to see, and to have seen plenty of things I do want to see. Also,
my introduction to the wider world of the internet was gore porn, and that's there are images there that I'll never escape.
No. Oh man.
It's like PTSD, dude.
This is why our sessions all take 2 hours. But do you want to hear the first pornography I saw on the internet? When I was a wee lad, me and my brother would play like D&D type things. Not D&D, but you know, we'd basically be playing D&D, and we'd base it on shows we liked. And we loved Ed, Edd and Eddy, and I wanted to do a little role play where it was Ed, Edd and Eddy. So I was trying to research Ed, Edd and Eddy on the brand new shitty computer we got. So I go onto Google and I search Ed, Edd and Eddy, cul-de-sac, and I go to Google Images because I wanted to see what the cul-de-sac looked like from above. And I mean, you can put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
I saw a thing, closed the browser, turned off the computer screen, and went and played Mario Sunshine. Because I saw that, I'm like, I shouldn't be seeing this, and I was just like, dude, walk away. Let me tell you, Ed, Edd and Eddy pornography is disturbing on many levels. Not only because of their
Second of
age.
all, the art style.
Yeah.
How about we don't talk about this, guys? We're on Twitch, remember?
Yeah, I know.
God,
For
you know the baby like
For
videos?
context, I was like 8 when I saw it, so I don't think I really committed a crime by any standard.
You know,
But
the
I don't
baby
think
video
Twitch
where they
wants to
turned
hear
out people
about
into
what you
babies?
saw as a child.
Oh, the baby video from, what was that animator, Meat Sack or something like that?
Yeah. So those people did an Ed, Edd and Eddy one, and my boss at my old job
one.
pulled it up in the middle of the store and showed it.
Check in.
Yeah, sorry, let's get back on topic.
Jesus fuck.
We're 8 minutes in, and we haven't actually begun yet.
I'm gonna take my fucking raisin friendship places away from the people.
I'm gonna eat them.
So they put the generator in, slithered down the the computer activated. You guys closed it up, and the terminal had come up, and it showed like again the graphic styles. You know those computers that like the way they depict, like most are pixel based nowadays, where they have the little individual little pixels. But then there's the old ones where it would like have a single laser that zapped across the screen. You know what I mean? Refreshing everything.
Not really, but yeah.
So it's one of those, and it shows like a pocket watch, and it's like that ticking for the loading. And when it finishes loading, it closes into a single dot and goes back out, and it's a geometric rabbit head. And then that closes back in, and then text appears in the corner, and it says, artificial life form intelligence construct.
Where's the E?
There is no E.
Motherfucker.
We literally just had this talk off stream.
Not about that, no.
Yes, we did, Sleepy!
No, not about that one specific piece of information.
Yes, we did! Zed asked, what about the E?
Oh, wait, really?
It's like you just tune out everything that isn't immediately relevant to you in a conversation.
I mean, not all the time.
But yeah. So it's A.L.C. Alright, A.L.E.C. Wait, no.
A.L.I.C.
A.L.I.C. God, you fucked me up. A.L.I.C. Shut up. But yeah, so people can see that. Or like, hang on, let me describe that better. So yeah, as that comes up on the screen, that was our closing image last time, and so now it is. Assuming you're not over at Izumo, like, would you be standing looking at the computer? I assume.
Fuck yeah, I'd be looking at the computer.
Yeah, so you're looking at it alongside
The mean girl.
yes, which was not Rebecca. Was it Rebecca? No, it's not Rebecca.
No, her name was shorter.
It's not Megan, is it? Yeah, it is Megan.
It's Megan.
Yeah. Do you remember the name of the other girl?
Fuck
Oh no, you never caught her name. Oh no, you did catch her name.
Fuck no. The answer's still the same.
I have it in my notes somewhere, but it's not relevant right now. So, it's you and Megan.
I'm just gonna look over here and be like, that was quick.
Not Phil. God, sorry. I'm trying to scroll through and look at everyone's. Josh. Josh looks over and he's like, "Weren't you just supposed to be scouting the room out?"
Can I get a Band-Aid? It hurts.
This man's literally out here sizzling, and we're like, damn, dude, that was quick as shit.
Someone's gonna go. So you're gonna be given medical treatments, but you can't go get more medical treatments till post a resting period.
Okay.
So somebody runs over to treat you. Boom. 2 successes. They heal 2 damage.
Oh no.
Boom!
They're gonna focus on the much worse of the injuries.
I would assume they'd go for the lethal.
Yeah, the horrible, weird energy burns. It is actually one of the other girls you guys haven't talked with much. Runs over, looks at you for a moment, and as they run their hand over this, like, or they, how do I describe this? They bring their hands to the wounded area and they move as if they're sewing, even though they don't have anything, and the wounds seem to stitch together, like the burned flesh, almost as if you're stitching, like, you know when, like, let's say you have, like, say, a stuffed animal where some of the fur is missing and you're, like, sewing a new patch over the, like, ruggedy area? Yeah, like, just new flesh, clean, fresh flesh is appearing in patches as if it's being sewn on.
That's gross, but I'm also imagining my character
Holy
having having his flesh look like cherry pie.
This man is out here looking, I forgot my joke.
Good
Now I
job.
have a lollipop to make me feel better.
You just get some rest. You did a good job.
Goes up, punches
Okay.
your face, go to sleep.
No!
Jesus. You okay, dude?
I am perfectly fine. My character, no.
Oh wait, that was you coughing as your character. I'm dumb. I thought you actually coughed for a moment. I was like, oh my god, is he okay?
Oh no, I actually did cough because
Oh, okay.
I need to clear my throat.
I'm gonna take a vacuum tube and put it down to suck the mucus out of your throat. Make you
That's
deep
somebody's
throat a
kink.
vacuum tube.
That's
I don't
somebody.
think that works. It'd be better if like someone used like a toothbrush.
You know when you're at the dentist and they have those little things to like suction the saliva and shit while they're fucking with your teeth?
It's called having a gag reflex. Leave me alone.
Man, fuck dentists that like try and have a conversation with you while they're working on you.
My ass.
Also, I don't really have much of a gag reflex. Anyway, so the
I know this.
as you
Come on.
you
Shut the fuck up.
sorry. Fucking Neanderthal. I'm a little hopped up today. Just had a meal, just had coffee. It's a lot earlier than we normally hold the sessions on. I'm actually still drinking my coffee.
Wait, it's earlier.
Dude's got like a brick forehead. He's in
A little bit.
Neanderthal.
Also, we're 15 minutes in, we haven't really begun.
Cool. Let's use that time to make up for our shenanigans.
Anyway, I'm just as much to blame with this. So, yeah, the computer comes up and it has like the text on it. Now, it's worth mentioning, it's just computer screens. There's no like keypads or anything to interact with it.
Shit.
And it just comes up and it says the text. And Megan, she looks at it, she's like, "What now?"
I guess I'll analyze it then. She's gonna ask me.
Oh, she was looking at you when she said, "What now?"
I know. I said if she's gonna ask me, I'm gonna go ahead and try and identify it.
All right.
What is this?
Doing an intuition check. Okay. So, as you're examining it, it takes you a moment to realize that there's a spot where there should be a speaker, it's a 5 little like dots, or not 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 little dots in like sort of like 6 of them circling around, one in the center, and you would at first think it was a speaker.
Mm-hmm.
But this has not made any sound out yet, and you realize that might be mic space.
So we'd have to put a mic into it?
No, you think that is an inbuilt microphone.
Oh, then I'm just gonna lead in and go, shit, what should I say?
You want a scented candle?
Your voice cracked. No. I'm gonna go,
Why not? It's apple cinnamon.
hello, I'm just gonna say hi.
And then the text comes up and says, "Hello." And she looks at it,
Well,
she's like, "Oh."
There's a mic there. Go crazy. Sing into it, you know. You seem like a karaoke kind of person.
She like looks at you for a moment, and then
She completely not the kind of person to go to karaoke.
by the way, I'm gonna give you a coin for that.
No, thank you.
But yeah,
I'm
she's
super schlumped right now.
What?
Right, sorry. I said I'm super schlumped right now, but go ahead.
That sounds like a sex phrase from the Doctor Who or not Doctor Dr. Seuss universe. Or like
me and this girl about to get this slumped.
No, dude, that's a word from Rick and Morty that an alien would use to describe getting like fucked up on a drug or like getting drunk.
Oh, cool. I guess I'm not
Gonna get
schlumped
mad
then.
slump. I haven't watched Rick and Morty in so long. Anyway, back on topic. She looks at it for a moment. She's like, "What should we ask it? Or what should we ask it?" And she's like looking to everybody else, and everyone else is like,
What's
I'm
outside?
gonna lean in and go, who's the council?
There's or it's like seems to take a moment to respond before the text comes up.
Mm-hmm.
It reads, "The council is the council presides over the Exturna University experiment."
Experiment. I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna go. How long has Exturna University been open?
Exturna University has never been opened.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask, how long has the Exturna University experiment been going on?
The Exturna University experiment has been going on for approximately 4,832 cycles.
I'm gonna look at everybody else and be like, cycles is a year, right?
They're all just looking at each other they're like, yes? They're like, none of them know for sure, but that sounds about right.
Or cycles could be a season?
Or a cycle a day. And everybody's just like, And then Megan leans
I'm gonna go. Oh, I wanted to go up to it and ask it a question too.
Oh, okay. I imagine you just like have crawled across the floor and like peek up from under everyone's legs.
I'm just gonna be like, let me test something. I'm gonna be like, what am I?
You are a subject in the Exturna University experiment.
I'm gonna ask it, be more specific.
How am I to be more specific?
What do I look like?
And then it starts to create a render of you, like sort of like you know like God, what is it called? When you like have a 3D render and you remove all textures and it's just like a wireframe, like a wireframe render of you.
Oh, she can see us. Hi. Gonna wave.
Oh god, my question disappeared.
Megan looks at it from, or no, not Megan. Josh looks at it for a moment. He says, "What does Exturna University look like?" And you see a like wireframe render of the university.
Huh. I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna go. What happened to the kids that disappear? That fail classes, that try to leave the wall? What happens to those kids?
Please limit questioning to one at a time.
I'm gonna try to fuck. What happens to the kids that disappear?
Please specify.
The kids that fail the courses.
Experiments whom fail to pass the experiments whom fail to God, I'm trying to word this. Experiments who face the expulsion protocol are deleted from the experiment.
Where does one go when they're deleted from the experiment?
Nowhere.
What does deletion mean?
Give me 2 seconds.
I'm going to lose my mind if you're doing what I think you're doing. Is he doing
To eliminate, especially by bottling up, cutting out, or erasing.
Swear to fucking God. What happened? Specify on what the deletion of the students means.
To eliminate, specifically through erasure from the experiment.
Okay.
Erasure.
What are the things that guard the walls?
Oh God, what is the word? Also, sorry if you can hear cars outside.
I can't hear shit.
Sorry, I'm just trying to check the word I'm looking for. The walls are guarded by facsimiles of the threat.
What does facsimiles mean?
Do. Uh. Sorry. An exact copy or approximation of.
And what is the threat?
The threat is why the Exturna University experiment was put into order.
I didn't answer my question. Why are we fighting the threat?
Information inadequate. You are currently not within a combative situation. Hang on, let
I'm
me
gonna look
ask
over.
you
Did you
something.
guys said that the threat had telepathy? The threat, I guess, is what we're gonna call them. They can telepathically communicate to each other.
Or something like that. They can, if one of them knows where you are, or if one of them knows where you are, the others are quick to find out.
How did you guys kill that one? You guys have killed one. How'd you guys kill it?
Who you're referring to?
Just in general. I'm asking out loud. I don't remember who said it.
I mean, I so when I flew up there, I kind of dropped it and did an oopsie, and they gathered all around my feet, like below me. So boom, the orb.
Everyone's just looking at you confused.
Huddle Boy saw, right?
You look over and
my
he's just
God.
like out like a light.
Oh,
Well, if we want to learn more about the threat, we're gonna have to fight one and bring it here, or lure one. I don't know. Oh yeah, go
that's a
ahead.
bad
You guys ask
idea.
questions.
What?
We can't bring it here because that's gonna alert the other ones.
Well, I'm
that
saying if
we're
we can
here.
knock out its ability to telepathically communicate, we might be able to.
Hmm.
But it's. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna go look at talking to the computer again and be like, can you pull up a what'd you call it? The 3D graph, the
The
wire.
wireframe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask the computer to bring up a wireframe and specifications of the threat.
That information is not available at the moment.
Damn, I was hoping I could look at it and then be able
Hold
to
on.
analyze one of them.
Josh steps forward again. Can you, hello to the words. He steps up to it and he leans toward it, Sorry, I'm trying to use words. I'm trying to brain my words a little bit. He leans forward. He says, "Can you show me the academy underground?" Because he had gotten the wireframe of the academy, and then it shows the same wireframe he had, but it extends down.
Mm-hmm.
And it extends down very far. And everybody's just like, "Wait a second."
Hold on, how do we get into that? Because
There's more. There's more to the facility. Yeah. He looks over after what you said. He says, "How do we get deeper down?" The facility contains numerous elevators through which deeper entry is possible. And like says that of course it says all of this in text like always. But I just had to. This is easier than me typing it up. And it has like lines run through to spaces on the map showing that elevators exist underneath all of the statues and the central bell tower.
we're gonna have to make sure to spread all of this information to the other groups. I'm gonna ask the computer what's outside the wall.
Outside the wall is the boundary zone.
What's the boundary zone?
Are you asking that to the computer?
Yes.
Yeah.
The space between Exturnia University and between Exturnia University and the experiment's edge.
What's past the experiment's edge?
freedom.
What does this freedom entail?
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. The absence of necessity, coercion, or constraint in choice or action. Liberation from slavery or restraint from the power of another. The quality or state of being, exempt or released, usually from something, unsurous? I'm probably saying that wrong. And yeah, those are, that's what it says.
Then I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna go, what happens when we achieve freedom? What happens when we achieve freedom?
Subjects who escape from the escape from the experiment grounds will be freed from experimentation.
If we achieve freedom, will we die?
Subjects are incapable of death. Everybody just says, like, looking at each other for a moment with that one.
If we achieve freedom, can we go home to where we were before the experiment?
To return to where you were before the experiment, one must fail.
Fail the courses?
Fail the experiment.
How do you fail the experiment?
Failing the experiment occurs when one faces expulsion.
So the people that get deleted live, they just go back. But we're incapable of dying. Where do we go once we achieve freedom?
The wider world.
What's in the wider world?
Information unavailable.
Okay.
Does
everybody in the wider world have abilities?
Let me reword that. Not information unavailable.
No.
Question too broad, incapable of answering. That's a better way of wording it.
Does everybody in the wider world have abilities?
Define abilities.
Flight, perfect recall. Oh my god. Hold on. No. I gotta look up what abilities means.
It feels makes like I feel like if we are too broad in our questioning, it won't be able to answer us.
That's fair, but I have no idea what to say besides abilities.
Or what powers?
We might be going down the wrong line of questioning. We don't.
Okay.
What's more important than learning what we do once we get out, or what's out there, or more important than learning what's out there is learning how we get there in the first place.
I actually disagree. All we have to do is ask the computer, how do we get past the wall? And I already have a few ideas of how we might do that. We need more information on what's out there, because that's what we're going to have to deal with after this.
I think I have a question I want to ask it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
How many students have completed all courses of Exturna, how many students have finished all 30 tests of Exturna University? To date, 5 subjects have passed all tests.
Are those 5 subjects on the council?
The 5 previous subjects self-terminated upon completion of the experiment.
They chose to kill themselves. Why did the 5 subjects self-terminate?
I am incapable of answering this question.
Okay. Okay. How do we get past the wall?
Define the wall.
What the fuck? Bro. The wall surrounding Exturna University experiment.
Question unclear.
How do we open Exturna University?
Lex. I almost call him Luther. Lex steps forward. Hold on. How do we get past the perimeter wall of Exturna University? The perimeter wall contains no openings and moves all the way to the bottom of the facility. The only way past is through or over. Well, that answers that.
I figured as much. In the lower levels of the facility, are there explosives?
Exturna University's arsenal is currently contains a wide variety of a wide variety of 21st century era armaments, including explosives and firearms.
How do we enter the armory? The arsenal, my bad.
The facility contains 15, or sorry, not 15, 16 bear axes spread across the facility, and like the wire map comes up and points out all of them. You notice Josh is like looking closely at the screen whenever something like that happens.
Mm-hmm.
And since there's multiple screens, a number of you are all huddled around different screens.
Mm.
Right. I'm thinking. How do we enter the arsenal?
A number of entries exist into barracks around the facility, and it basically just shows the doors on all the barracks.
Okay. You guys remember? I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna go. You guys said there's locks or something on them.
The weaponry have some sort of biometric lock that stops us from using them.
Okay. How do we get past the biometric lock on the firearms and weapons in the barracks?
The biometric locks found on the weapons within the barracks are facsimiles of the threat's ways to prevent. Are facsimiles of how the threat prevents usage of its weaponry. They are to date what's the word I'm looking for? They are to date infallible. That was the word I was looking for.
So what I'm hearing is we need to get one of these threats. Just period. Let me tell you all my bright idea. We're going to make a massive explosion probably on the bell tower to get all the threats to go that one direction, and then we all gang up on one part of the wall and blow that up, and then just run.
Are you sure? I'm not really sure that's gonna work necessarily.
Why?
I'm not sure. I don't think they'd completely abandon every post if one explosion went off.
Oh well, if it's massive around the bell tower, they'll send most of their people, right? We don't need them to. There's no way in hell there's going to be nobody to fight. We're just trying to reduce their numbers.
That's a pretty big if.
Yeah. And also, we attack at four different sides. I guess we could test it.
How is
Small scale.
A.L.I.C supposed to be our way out?
I
I
suppose.
thought we would have gotten such more obvious of an answer from this by now.
Well, why don't you ask some questions?
What is the goal of the Exturna University experiment? Exturna University experiment was designed to help find a countermeasure to the threat, utilizing its own abilities against it.
Oh.
So everything we do and have is what the threat has.
I'm gonna ask it. The threat one collective being?
Information on the threat unavailable.
Oh, my character's gonna look sad.
How many people are in the council?
The council currently consists of the primary council currently consists of 3 members.
The primary council. What does the primary council do?
The primary council supervises the Exturna University experiment.
Who's in the primary council?
Information unavailable.
Where is the primary council?
Information unavailable.
Why is the
There's
primary council
different types of
unavailable?
councils.
What?
Are there more types of councils?
Question too broad.
Fuck.
We're
There's
running
a
out.
primary council. There's got to be more than one.
We're running out of time down here. It's getting. We're starting to cut it close already. We need to leave soon if we don't want to be caught down here.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions left?
Nobody else seems to have anything.
Okay. Y'all think about any
Nope.
questions you guys have, and whoever passes information along, pass this shit along, please.
So, with that, you guys all
I'm gonna hold on real quick. It's Josh that has the perfect recall, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna be like, Josh, try and write down all the stuff we discussed and talked about,
Right.
so it can be passed around.
I shouldn't write it down though.
Fair. Well, I guess you have to pass it around. Fuck if I know.
Normally we'd have Phil running all over since he can avoid detection so easily, but
He's kind of a puddle right now.
yeah. With that, you guys are gonna go basically make your way back up and rest. God, we've been going for 50 minutes or 40 minutes actually.
Hell yeah.
Stream is 50, recording is 40.
Oh god, that's like what? Oh, if you forget how many minutes it is just asking this goddamn computer questions.
Yeah.
So
Has you guys?
what do you think of my explosives idea?
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Damn. Okay. Go ahead.
So when you guys rest, Izumo only heals 1 of the non-lethal damage.
Solid L.
Didn't roll good on your recovery overnight. But you can go to the infirmary again now if you'd like, because you've had a rest.
Yes, please.
So you go down and try and get some help from fellow students to treat your horrible burns.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys go down together and help? Do you help him, Dexter, or not?
Oh man, like I could. Yeah, I will.
Alright, yeah, so you go down and are trying to help treat the wounds. Holy shit, you rolled pretty good. You cure 5 damage. I assume you want to focus on the energy damage, right?
Yeah.
No crispy chicken for dinner.
Oh god.
Wispy.
It's lagging weirdly when I try and get rid of these.
My dick is crispy.
No.
So, I mean, you're not awful on hell. You just have 6 damage still.
Yeah.
That's just the lethal. You still got that non-lethal hanging about.
No, that's referring to both. 3 lethal, 3 non-lethal.
No.
Sorry, you guys are probably seeing the stream delay end.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
deleted it.
Now, real quick, I need to use the bathroom. I have to be
Oh.
right back.
Okay, you take a bathroom break. Well, we'll break there for a moment. Okay, we're back. Ooh. Then back from the commercial break. If I was monetized, I'd probably actually make an ad go there, but I can't because I'm not monetized because people aren't following me. By the way,
Funny as
if you're
shit.
enjoying this on YouTube, hey, give it a like, a comment, and a subscribe and ring that bell so I can get monetized. Yeah.
Give me your money, motherfuckers.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, if I make enough money, I can even pay you guys for being in my videos one day.
Oh, wait a minute. I can get paid to talk shit to imaginary people. Yeah, do that anyway.
Yeah.
Because
Anyway,
y'all aren't real.
yeah, none of this is real.
Oh, God.
It's 2000. It's 2001, and you got hit by a car. This is a coma. This is the only way we can reach
You mean
to
my mom?
method.
My mom got hit by a car? Because I sure as fuck ain't alive yet.
It's 2001. You're a Norwegian woman.
I'm a Norwegian woman? What?
This is all a dream. We're trying to contact you. This is a radical new method to try and wake you from the coma.
Having me live out 19 years as some fucked up boy in the U.S.?
No, the 19 years has been what you've been experiencing in your coma. This is us trying to contact you. Me saying this.
You know, I always imagined that if I was to go into a coma, I would dream and live an entire other life. And so when I wake up, I have no idea if this is real or not. And that just sounds really entertaining.
There's an old philosophical thing for that. It's I dreamt that I was a butterfly who dreamt that it was a man, and when I awokened, I was forced to question: am I a man who dreamt they were a butterfly, or am I a butterfly who once again dreams they are a man? But yeah.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
So.
Yes.
We've been going from bad to bad. You guys just got out of that place. And so, I assume you are just gonna try and go about your normal day of classes, right?
Yeah.
Anything special you want to say? Like, what classes are you gonna try and dedicate your time toward?
Gym and biology.
I'm still gonna go into like electronics and stuff because now I'm thinking about building like a bunch of pipe bombs.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Do you hear that, FBI? Do you hear that one, FBI agent?
Let me see, Lim. How can I make pipe bombs? I know it's super easy.
If every single one of us has our own personal FBI agent, that implies that half the U.S. population is FBI agents.
Bro, can I be an FBI agent? Because I just want to sit around watching some dumb motherfucker do dumb shit all day. It'd be entertaining.
I like to think it's more like that one episode of South Park where it's actually like one guy watches 30 people at once.
It'd still be
Sat
still be a lot of people working for the FBI.
Sat way back in his seat with a bottle full of lotion.
Ew.
Oh no.
Have you not seen that episode of South Park? It's the
No.
it was the episode that
Yeah.
it made fun of like the FTA and stuff like that. What it was is toilets were deemed too dangerous for people to be able to use them freely, so all these security checks were put at every toilet in South Park, including the ones in people's own homes.
No.
Turn around, sir, so I can wipe your asshole. I can wipe my own asshole. So that's not how this works anymore. I need to wipe your asshole.
I'm gonna shit in your face.
Hot. Please do.
No. How
Uh,
nasty.
anyway. Um. 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 Words that exist. I'm using them. When we left, or no, yeah. So we left off. You guys are going to your classes. Uh, sorry, scatterbrained from having gone so far off track there for our moment with South Park talk.
Yeah. My
So
goodness.
you guys start attending your classes as usual. You do notice when you head to biology, Izumo, that the plasma ball thing seems to have like a fucking thing up around it, I don't want to say like tarp. You know when they set up scaffolding and then they use blue tarps to like block what's happening behind it at a construction site?
I know. I think.
It's got that around it, like metal scaffolding and blue tarp, which
Oh.
catches some people's attention who are like looking over and are like, "What the fuck?" Um,
I'm just gonna be like, what's going on here?
there's no one to answer you, so
Oh.
sorry.
Sadness. It's okay.
Goodbye.
Uh, and but then later on, when you're at gym like normal, you get
Mm-hmm.
to a point where you're, doing basic cardio stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel a lot more energized than normal. And
This is going somewhere. Oh no.
at a certain point, as you're running, a little bit of energy crackles off for you, and you suddenly burst forward at much higher speeds.
Can
So,
I crash into the wall?
uh,
Well, yes, I would like to take more damage.
sure, if you want to crash into the wall, I'll give you karma and that you can crash into the wall.
Yay! I'm gonna crash into the wall.
Jesus.
No.
Karma, luck, coin. It's supposed to be coins in this setting. Exturnia coins.
I'm gonna be like, in my mind, just like, what the? And then I'm gonna try flying
As you fly, you're
and zoom
able
really
to.
fast.
You basically nearly energize. Or how do I put this? As you step out of the class and you start to fly and flap your wings, you hit that point where you are trying to gain speed and you put your wings down, you're pushed forward, and basically electricity's crackling off while you propelling you forward. As you now have the ability of lightning speed. I do not have it written down. I knew I planned on adding it this session, but I didn't type it up in advance because I'm a dummy.
Bro, what?
I see.
This means that you have an extra major action. I'll make the adjustments between this session and next. That is specifically used for either an extra movement on your turn, or can be used to perform dodges as a reaction.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna go back into the gym and do they do like boxing or anything like that there?
Yes.
I'm gonna try punching really, really fast to see if something happens.
It does not work that way.
Oh.
It is purely for movement.
My character's gonna like look at his fist, but then he's gonna be like,
Wait, I have claws.
oh right, I do. I'm gonna look at my talents. I'm gonna be like, this still might be fun. And I'm gonna have him start learning boxing for the hell of it.
All right.
Why not?
Okay.
What? Let's just learn all the funny fist fighty things, martial arts, whatever,
As
all
you're
of it.
as you're doing that, after not too much time, you get approached by what appears to be a couple of staff members.
Hmm.
Izumo,
Huh?
we'd like for you to come with us.
Okay.
You just follow them.
Yup.
They lead you
I don't know
all
what's going on.
and towards a back room area, like a staff area. And you're sat down,
Oh.
and after a moment, a man in a suit wearing like circle frame glasses walks in and sits down across from you at like the or no, he just. So the room you're in is basically like the one of the gym teacher's office is, right?
Okay.
So you're sat in front of his desk in the room alone for a bit, and after a little bit, the man comes in. The man I just described walks around and it's like sits down at the desk looking at you, but you can tell he's not one of the gym teachers.
Oh no.
Izumo, correct?
Mm-hmm. What's up, Doc?
What'd you say?
What's up, Doc?
Mhm.
Get it? Because smart doctors are smart people, and smart people wear glasses, and you're wearing glasses.
Well, that earns a karma now. He just looks at you for a moment. He's like, "We have reason to believe that you may have been in an off-limits area of the campus recently."
Why? Why do you believe that?
I have no need to explain that to you.
But if I'm in trouble, then shouldn't you explain it to me?
What were you doing last night, Izumo?
I was making raisin friendship bracelets, and I'm gonna put one on the table. In fact, I'm gonna slam it down on the table and be like, "Go ahead, marvel at my handiwork."
So this is gonna be a charm check.
How many coins do I have?
3, which is enough to buy 2 dice.
I'm gonna just use one for now. Dog
Okay.
is dying.
Fine. Don't mock them.
I'm mocking them. You can't unmock your dogs.
I hope
They
you
have been
fail your. I
cyberbullied.
hope you fail your charisma checks and die.
That's awful.
He doesn't give a shit about my dogs. I don't give a fuck.
So
Your dogs can't get unmocked, Sleepy. I'm cyberbullying them.
he just sort of glares
Banned.
at you for a moment. You know?
Be like, you want one?
What is your tenacity?
They're fresh.
Your tenacity is 3. Tenacity
Oh
check.
no. No. I'm so afraid.
So I'm doing a tenacity check on you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you if you want to spend karma. Or coins.
I'm gonna save one.
So you're gonna spend 1 on 1 die? Or no?
Oh no, I'm gonna save it.
Oh, save both? Okay.
Yes.
It's not like I'm gonna save 1, so you're saying you're gonna use 1. So you feel compelled to tell him exactly what you were doing last night at the moment that he's referring to, which you know is the moment when you are taking the core. So that being said, what is in Izumo's words that
Hello?
what is it that they were doing last night? Hello? Jesus.
My sister's called. Sorry.
Oh. Did you hear what I
Yeah.
said?
No.
Wait, do you need to step away or?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so You feel compelled to tell him in your own words what you are actually doing last night. Specifically during the moment of the power core stealing. Zed?
I'm trying to think of how to answer this.
You cannot lie during this time. You must tell him without lying what you were doing.
I flew around and touched a green orb thingy.
He's so his glasses are like sunglasses but white. And he's just still staring at you for a moment. He's like, interesting. And what was this green orb thingy? Why did you touch it?
Like this electro thingy that, like, well, it almost killed me, so that was cool.
What did you need it for? You may now perform a new tenacity check, by the way, because it has been a few moments since the last one.
Please spend karma.
So you can buy one more
spend
die.
one. Okay.
So you're still compelled to tell the truth as he asks. And why did you, or why were you touching that green orb?
I needed it.
What did you need it for?
Sleepy?
There are people here.
I think I'm gonna be expelled.
Oh, I wish you luck, my friend. Don't die.
So he asks you what you needed it for.
Our thingy.
And what do you mean by your thingy?
Well, it's not my thingy. I don't know whose thingy it is.
What is the thingy you are referring to?
Are you hiding from me? Let me love you.
A big machine.
Also, Sleepy, hang on. Do you need a moment, or... Sleepy?
They're just chasing down one. I'm good. They're just chasing down one of the dogs. Okay.
Jesus.
BRB.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just hear people running around in dogs, and I'm like, But, anyway. He sorta... But yeah, what did you say about the thingy again? When he asked you to specify
It's
it?
a big machine thingy.
I do not appreciate you dancing around the subject.
Well, I don't appreciate you not looking at my raisins. I'm gonna like swipe them away.
You know what? I just deleted the karma you spent. There you go, it's back. The coin you spent. There, they're coins in the setting. They're different settings setting. But he's sort of like is glaring at you from. He's like, and they pause for like a little bit of time, and they say, I'm going to allow you off with a warning. Do not allow me to hear of this again. You may return to your class.
Okay. I'm gonna leave.
You get up and head off. So, I feel like very little has happened this session, but there's gonna be sessions like that. Because, I mean, you guys attended your classes, but not much of it just happened in the classes beyond what I just said. You got to talk to the computer and gather a lot of information. I do have plans, but I'm not sure if I should continue going forward, especially with Sleepy getting pulled away like that. I think we're gonna wrap up session there. Sorry if this episode was a little bit more, like, not much happening, but information was gained. Stuff was laid out. There was no action scenes, but I feel like this episode went a little clunkier than some of the others. But
It's fine.
That's gonna be session. I hope everybody enjoyed this. If you did enjoy it, and you're on Twitch, say so in the ask box down below. Go ahead and mention if you'd like to see more of this. If you enjoyed this and you're on YouTube, give it a like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment what you'd like to see within the series or theories you might have on where the story's going. If you're on Tumblr seeing this, give it a like, a reblog, and you can, again, comment what you think where you think this might be going, and even throw me asks into my ask box and to try and ask me questions about the setting. I try and respond to all comments on YouTube, everything in the ask box on Twitch, and everything in my ask box on Tumblr. But I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed Zed.
So if Izumo gets expelled, whoops.
We'll see.
People.
I hope you all enjoyed Sleepy Who's Away. Say goodbye, Zed.
Bye.
Goodbye.